What are you talking about tonight?
No. Whatever anybody wants to talk about.
Yeah, that's what I said to start with.
What?
Nothing. I'm not complaining about you.
Yeah, or you always do.
Not me. I love you.
Did I not clean the table off good enough? Honey?
You told me it was my job to clear off the table. Picking on me. Just for that, I'm not going to let you have your drink.
Peeper Dawn, hello.
Hi, Don. How you doing?
Maury, hello.
Growing grass.
Hey, Danny. Hey, John, how are you tonight?
Thanks, everyone, for joining us.
Yep, we just wanted to get on here and chat with you all again.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun last week.
Yep, it was.
We're using the computer this time instead of the phone, so hopefully we won't get so many swirly notices where we got disconnected.
Yep. It's okay, Dawn. We haven't started yet either.
Oh, Christmas cards. Oh,
we haven't even bought them yet.
No, I bought them last year at the after Christmas sales, honey.
Oh, okay. We just got to find them now.
Oh, there is that, isn't there?
Old school with the modern twist. Hello, how are you tonight? So, hunting and stuff with J&J. Did you have any luck when you was out hunting this year?
They don't want to talk to us, honey.
No.
They just want to say hi.
They just want to stare.
They just want us to just talk to them. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
They just like hearing our voices.
Yeah, that's what Kris did. She bought them last year, but now we have to find them.
They're with the Christmas stuff. You know, in the 20 tubs of Christmas stuff. And the things stacked on top of those tubs because they don't all fit in the 20 tubs.
The stuff that I moved today in the different various locations around
I'm sure you didn't move it very far.
Right, I didn't.
He got out the Christmas tree today. That's right. Easy to find in one of the 20 great big huge Rubbermaid tubs or near them.
So what's your weather like down there today, Danny? We have to remember, too, I think there's a lag when we talk, so we have to wait until somebody to answer us. Mike Clark Outdoors, hello. Oh, Danny, I was just asking you what your weather was like down there today. Life is good regardless. Hello, glad you made it.
And goodbye. It looks like you're just stopping in to say hi. Yeah, I'm the type that usually writes a letter to go in with the Christmas card, and I haven't done that yet either. So we might not get letters in this year's cards. 70s.
We got up to 40.
That's right. Growing grass is a bit farther south than we are.
Yeah, Louisiana, I think. Hey, Foulfish, how are you tonight?
That one goes to you.
Oh, you have to wait and watch tomorrow's video.
Oh my gosh. I have to wait.
We got some snow yesterday, old school, but it was gone today.
Yeah, the kids were hoping there'd be no school today. It's like, yeah, right.
Well, thank you, PG Nano Farm. I appreciate that.
Where has PG Nano Farm been? I just don't know.
I don't know. I've been waiting on him to come around for 8 months now. Took your sweet old time finding us, didn't you?
You're terrible. South Louisiana.
Yep.
Good. You remembered where?
Mm-hmm. How about you, Mike Clark? Have you had any luck yet this year? Old school, you have to wait and see the video tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, PG Nano Farm.
My first guess was you was a female, but I was not 100% sure.
So you just,
I had a 50-50 shot.
Gut instinct. Always
Yeah.
go with your gut.
Mm.
That's okay. You remember when we first started talking?
Yeah.
Now,
I
see,
do.
Joey and we actually met each other on an online video game. And there was no video, so we were all just talking via text. And with my name being Kris, it could be a guy or a girl. And so I made sure to let him know that I was indeed female. And I said it was fine. He couldn't tell why we talked online. But if he couldn't tell when we met in person, then I'd be concerned. You had snow in South Louisiana last year?
Oh, that's nice, Mike. Got an 8-pointer? Nice.
Nice. November 4th, that would have still been bow season here. Might not have been there. I understand they're
Yep.
different in different states.
Where you at, Mike? Okay, I'm originally from Maryland.
Hi, Joy.
Hey, Joy, how's it going?
Originally from Maryland, as in you lived there like until 3 years ago?
Yep, a little over 3 years ago. Yep, I've been to Richmond before.
I've heard of Richmond.
Yes.
Don't think I've been there.
Well, Paper Dawn, if you find out, let me know, because I've been having back pain since I was 20.
Four inches of snow in 2 days. That's a good amount for South Louisiana,
Yep.
especially when you don't have any equipment to clear the roads.
Yep, I've been in North Carolina too, Mike. What part of North Carolina did you grow up in? Yeah, I hear Ohio has some pretty bad winters.
I don't know. If you talk to one of my coworkers, Ohio's the best state ever because everything that he knows is really good, and well, that's where his family's from. So, Joy, are you inviting us over for the chicken and the bundt cake? That's what I'm reading here. She's inviting all of us over.
She just does that, honey. She teases us with it.
Oh
She cooks all this
man.
good food and makes us suffer. And as soon as it gets done, she ends her video. She don't even share it with us. Gerald, hello, Jackie. How's it going? You made it. Nathan likes drums. Hello.
Welcome.
Nathan's the one I listen to that does all the drums.
Oh, yes.
Covers. Yep.
Yes, I enjoy listening to those.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Maury's never seen snow.
Oh, wow.
That is a line in one of my favorite Christmas songs. Did you know there's people who've never seen snow?
Don't get her started.
It's in the Christmas playlist. So if they want to hear the song, they can go to the Christmas playlist.
Oh,
it's called Bob and Bob.
Oh, yeah, Bob and Bob. They're two of a kind. I'm good, Jackie. I'm good.
Sorry, I'm still laughing about him quoting Bob and Bob.
Growing grass. I went to Ohio for the first time. I think it was, oh gosh, it's been a while ago now. Probably 10, 11 years ago. And I was amazed by the drive-through liquor stores. You just drive right through the building. Tell the people what you want, and they run it out to your car, and you drive on through the other side.
Getting snow in Arkansas? Well, I mean, if the weatherman says that you still only got a 50-50 shot.
I'm probably going to mess your name up. Samarianang Daco. Hello, how are you?
Merry Christmas. Thank you. A drive-through daiquiri place.
Oh, I might come down there and open up a drive-through margarita place then.
Sam, I can say that name. Welcome,
Sam.
Sam.
Hey, Sam, how's it going?
An inch of snow closes down your schools. Our schools were closed down for a week a few years back, but we had 12 inches of snow in one overnight.
And then it was gone the next day.
No, it was not. That's how our snow usually goes, but not that time.
George Roca, how are you?
The snow was off the roads, but it was still on the sidewalks, and the kids who walked to school would have had to walk in the road, so they just had to keep the public schools closed for a whole week.
Yeah. Cabin Dreamin', hi, how are you? Cabin Dreamin', they bought some property 2 years ago, I think it was, and they just started building their cabin last year.
Oh, I'm jealous.
They finally got it all closed in, but they're also 4 hours away from their property.
Okay.
But they get a lot more snow than we get, so they can't actually get to their place right now because all the snow.
Oh, it's snowed in. Okay. Oh, Sam, you're from the Philippines. Wow. What time is it there? Because it's 6:30 at night here. Beer, bait, and ammo. Well, that's the right combination, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Mike. We got I think it was like a half inch yesterday, but it was gone today.
Yeah, but it was coming. The snow that came down yesterday was right at evening rush hour.
Mhm.
So when I was coming home, it was hitting here pretty good. A couple of my coworkers usually takes them a half hour to get home. One guy took him over an hour to get home yesterday.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But I'd rather go slow in the snow than too fast and have anyone get hurt. So
Yeah, you guys that have never seen Cabin Dreamin', go check their channel out. I think most of us here like their kind of channel. They bought a plot of land, it was all trees. They cleared out the trees, started building their house on the property, and they've just gotten to the point now where they have the house all built, covered in, got the roof on, the windows up, and that's where they're at now. So the outside shell is done, and they'll be working on the inside, I guess, as soon as they get a chance. Probably come spring.
welcome Hunt Shack Wilderness Experience.
Yes, hello, how are you?
That's really cold and that's a lot of snow. I'm guessing maybe Canada? Where are you from?
Chest deep snow. Oh no. That is not for
Negative
me.
40 to negative 50, whether you're talking Fahrenheit or Celsius. That's still too cold for me. And 8:30 in the morning in the Philippines. So your day's just getting started, Sam.
Well, good morning, Sam.
See, Sam gets to see the future because it's already tomorrow there.
Ah, yes. So Sam, when you as soon as those lottery numbers go off, text me the numbers.
There we go.
That way I can get them in advance. You're welcome, Cabin Dreamin'.
Northern Ontario.
Oh yeah.
Negative 40 is the same Celsius or Fahrenheit. That they had to meet each other somewhere. But either way, it's darn cold.
Well, thank you, Sam. We appreciate it.
George, you don't have snow there yet. Where are you at? Where is here to you?
I'm guessing he's on the East Coast or somewhere in Eastern Time. It's 7:30.
Oh, yeah. That could be Maine or South Carolina, though.
Yeah, it could be Florida.
Could be Florida. Are you out of here, Gerald?
All right, Jackie, I'll catch you later.
Getting the Christmas feeling there, huh, Sam? So I've heard that there are places, obviously, that don't have snow, that they still like decorate for Christmas with like snowmen and like if you have like a Christmas village or whatever, there's still like snow on the buildings. Now, see, I've always grown up where there is. Well, I've always been where there is snow.
But places like Australia, their Christmas is in their summertime.
It's actually in summer, right? Yeah. It doesn't snow there in the winter anyway, though.
Tennessee Deerstalker Outdoors. Hello. Glad you could make it. Yeah, but I couldn't even imagine having Christmas in the summertime. That would be like weird.
It would be weird. Maybe someday we'll have to go to Brazil and experience it.
I don't know about all that.
No? Okay.
My hunting is just about over. Hunt Shack Wilderness. We went. The last day I was there was the 17th and 18th and 19th,
That sounds right.
and I haven't been back since.
You'll go the upcoming 15th, 16th, or 17th,
Yeah.
18th. We're not sure which yet.
And those I'll hunt Tuesdays that weekend, and that'll be it because I'll be bringing back the camper that weekend. So any other trips I'll make to the property during the wintertime will just be a day trip.
And George, who hasn't gotten any snow yet, is it also in Ontario? Obviously, Ontario is fairly large.
Oh wow, that's
but
weird.
No snow there yet, even though in our mind, I mean, Ontario is just covered in snow all the time. My phone is over there exploding.
Yep, I kind of guessed you was in Tennessee Deerstalker.
You're mean. We're welcome in the Philippines, though. It is more fun there. Maybe we'll have to check that out someday.
Me and Sapper Gardner was just talking about Philippine food today. Maybe you should go there and try balut.
I don't know if I should trust you on that or not. I'm guessing no.
Yeah.
I've learned not to trust you on many things.
I'm not going to try it. Those of you that don't know, balut is duck eggs that have the fetuses in them. It's a delicacy there.
So they're fertilized eggs rather than what we usually buy are eggs that have never been actually fertilized.
Right. They actually have a duck in them.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I'm not sure I would want to try that. I'm going to guess probably not.
No, I'm not.
Growing grass in Louisiana wears shorts. That makes sense at Christmas time.
Tennessee Deerstalker says you'd be surprised at how many ask where he's at.
What's TND? Ear stalker. See, maybe that's what they're reading. Because everybody stalks ears.
Our season goes to January 15th, Mike. We actually have an alternative weapon season coming up December 22nd to January 1st. And then bow season lasts till the 15th of January.
Step outside. Thanks for stopping by.
Steph, hey, how's it going? All right, Steph, you have a good night.
And Caribou Country's here, too.
And make sure to keep your clothes on, Steph. Hey, Kyle, how are you tonight?
I think there's a joke there that we're missing, folks.
One of his videos, he was saying how cold it was that morning. And by the end of his video, he's down to just pants on. No shirt or nothing. Just out there canoeing in the lake in Canada.
We're working up a sweat, sure.
I hear you, Steph. I hear you.
Bye, Sam. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, Sam. Also, see you later, Mike. Enjoy your dinner.
Well, thank you. I missed that one.
That's for sure, Kyle. That is for sure. Guys, make sure you all check out each other's channel while you're here. A lot of good people in here.
Yeah, I don't get to watch them often, but I listen to them often.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait, who's that? Oh, okay, I remember that one.
Well, you're not allowed to watch Steph's channel.
Who's channel?
Steph outside.
Okay. Why?
I just told you he don't leave his clothes on.
He still had pants on. What's wrong with that?
Oh, thank you, PG Nano Farm. Yes, just give us a thumbs up, guys. Give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. So I got a video coming out tomorrow. We'll show one of my one of my last deer hunts.
Yes.
And when we was there, it was cold. One of the mornings was down to 6 degrees and snowy.
The one that comes out tomorrow was that Monday, wasn't
Yes,
it?
it was the Monday.
Yes, I remember that
Yep.
day.
I think that was November 12th, I believe.
That sounds right. Because the 9th was a Friday.
All right, Kyle. Yes, it was. All right, Kyle, you have a good night.
No, you can't thumbs up your own video, dear.
I was going to try.
But you can, I mean, maybe not live, but you can like regular videos.
Yes. Yeah, but I noticed the other day I kept taking my thumbs up away. I gave my own self a thumbs up on one of my videos, and every time I went back, the thumbs up was gone.
So you can just keep thumbs upping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it would only count.
Oh. I'm gonna go see why my phone was exploding. I will be right back. Gotta make sure the kids are okay.
PG says you can. I got to do that too. So, Hunt Shack Wilderness, you do any hunting up there? Oh, the Tuesday. RATN, Deer Stalker. You have a good night. The Tuesday, I was at the property hunting before we left. I hunted that morning, and that morning was probably up in the top 5 most memorable hunts that I had of all times. And didn't see no deer that day, but I had a bald eagle land in the food plot. That was really cool. That was real cool.
And that's not this week's. That's next.
That'll be next week's video, next Thursday's.
All right. Looks like I've missed a couple people. Say good night, Tennessee Deer Stalker. We will talk with you later. And it was 4 texts from the same person having nothing to do with the kids. Kids are all fine.
Okay.
Seeing what the options are.
Yep. I was just playing around with the computer. This is only our 3rd live, so I was seeing what some of the buttons did.
Well, on the first live, we used the phone, not the computer, so that we couldn't see all these options either.
That is true. All right, guys, we have 12 people watching, only 8 thumbs up. Let's hit that thumbs up button. And guess what, guys?
Does this count?
The thumbs up button is free. It won't cost you anything.
Oh,
that's all.
That's a new feature.
Yeah.
Used to be a charge.
Did it really?
Yeah.
But
we're a premium channel that we allow the thumbs ups to be free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, there we go. We got 9. Oh, and we went down to 10. See, you're telling them to make them even. Some people don't want a thumbs up, so they're just going to leave.
I told them it was free. They left. Next time I'll charge them.
That's what it is.
Yep.
If I don't have to pay for it, it's not worth it. Maybe that's what they think.
Old school, I'd appreciate that. I would have liked. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, but you'll see it. It'll be there tomorrow.
Hunt Shack hunts for moose and bear mostly.
Oh.
You're jealous.
Yeah.
He keeps saying, "Man, I wish there was a bear on the property. I wish we'd see a bear." When we were first getting the property, you were looking at that. We found a website that gave bear sightings throughout, at least per county in all different counties in Missouri. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Oh, there was 2 in the county we're in the last year," and I'm so excited.
Yep, bear number 1007 was pretty close.
1007, yes. Yeah. Was that the dead one?
No.
Hey, thank you. It's Craig, isn't it? Greg.
Hey, Greg, how's it going? Glad you could make it.
Look at that. We're even now, 9 and 9.
All right. Thank you, George. You enjoy your evening also. I know. I think the first video of yours I seen was
Who are you talking to right now?
Hunt Shack Wilderness.
Thank you.
The first video I seen of yours was you was walking through the woods and you did a little review on what you carry in your pouches, your pack. That was the first video of yours I seen. That was probably 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, somewhere around there, I think.
I could see how that could be interesting because different people, I'm sure, carry different things. And you might go, "Ooh,
Yep.
I never thought to carry one of those."
Right.
But also, I'm guessing hunting bear, you might need a few different things than you would hunting white-tailed deer.
Well, this wasn't a hunting pack. It was just something you carry in case of emergency.
Well, if you're hiking in an area where there are bear,
I guess so.
you might want to have, a few treats for them. Isn't that how that works? So you can feed the cubs?
There you go. Throw food at them and then run.
That might work too. Oh, goodness. 30 miles to get even gas. Oof. That's a bit farther away than we are from
Yeah.
civilization.
Growing Grass says might be making a run to Missouri to pick up a GH around March. What is a
What's a
GH?
Need to have someone slower than you. Well, see, that's the problem. I'm the slowest one. I'd have to trip him.
Yeah, I'm pretty quick.
Yes, I thought you meant 30 miles each way. Our property is about 30 miles from a hospital.
Probably longer than that, isn't it?
Thought we figured it was a half hour to the hospital.
Oh yeah. You're probably right. Yeah.
I mean, it's closer. There's like doctor's offices and such a bit closer, but not a hospital. Greenhouse. That's what a GH is.
Oh.
For growing more grass. You need a greenhouse for that. Yes, I remember you don't actually grow grass. Well, I mean, you do, but not intentionally. And Woodshed, Greg from the Woodshed,
Greg,
slow hand. I don't remember what state you are in.
He's in Georgia, I believe.
Sorry, trying to get comfortable here, putting my feet up on another chair at the table.
He likes to switch it up. He actually has 2 places in Georgia, so you never know where he's going to start videoing from.
Well, we have 2 places in Missouri.
That is true, too.
So I'm guessing in Georgia, probably not much snow there.
I'm guessing not. Oh, wow.
So you need to be extra careful with those bears around. Be 70 miles on logging roads. That means you're not going 60 miles an hour on those.
Did you read what Danny just said?
Reading it now.
Old school? No, I do not. But I seen your video. I know you process deer. I used to, but it was just too time consuming. We'd hunt all day, go home, had to process the deer, then get up early in the morning, go hunting again. I just prefer to take it somewhere now. I am outside of St. Louis, Greg, and our property is outside by Mountain Grove, Missouri. So it's about 3.5 hours from where we live at. So we're east. We live on the east part, and our property is southwest.
Mm-hmm.
So, Greg, how come you quit hunting? I know you said you used to in a couple of your videos.
Oh, you do get snow sometimes in the mountains there in Georgia. That's true. I forget that there are mountains in parts of Georgia. Oh, Stone Mountains in Georgia.
There you go. Danny, you can move your whole operation to Washington.
And you can grow grass there. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
It's a little bit colder. The climate's a little different in Washington than in
Oh,
Louisiana.
he'll get used to it.
Louisiana. Am I getting my states confused?
No, he's in Louisiana.
Okay. Hello, Weekend Warrior Outdoors. Welcome.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? You guys make sure to check everybody else's channel out. There's some good people in here. Yeah, I don't really know where Thunder Bay is. I'd have to look it up on the map. Oh, we're doing pretty good, Weekend Warrior. We're doing pretty good.
Living the dream. I like that.
I hear you, Danny. Well, if you was growing that weed, if you used enough of your product, you probably wouldn't even know it was cold.
I was going to say, I think Washington State's pretty humid. So at least you still have the humidity there going.
I think they get a lot of rain also. Hence the humidity, huh, honey?
Yes. It's okay, honey. He was part of a hunting club.
Yep. Yeah, that sucks, Greg. Oh, okay, Hunchback Wilderness.
Yeah, I know where Lake Superior is. Not to be confused with Lake Inferior. Rain all the time. Well, I always know it can be less humid after it rains. So maybe if it's raining, then it's not humid? Does that work it that way?
No.
No? Okay.
Danny says he tells people all the time, $2 a pound for tomatoes or 2 years a plant for weed.
You have to go where it's legal.
Not too younger. Yeah, I'll take the $2.
Yeah, I was actually just watching the video earlier today of when you and the kids were planting the tomato plants in the backyard for, my birthday's right at Mother's Day, so they count as a twofer there.
Yes. I watched that video today too.
Yeah. Watching Belle taking the dirt and breaking it up before putting it around. Peyton taking the biggest clumps he could find and shoving it down in the hole.
Yep.
But actually, both plants grew just fine. So
they just didn't produce this year, really. Not like last year.
Not like last year, no. But
Bearded Explorer Outdoors. Hello and welcome.
Bearded. Now I see it says Bearded Explorer.
How's your night going, buddy?
We'll blame my distance from the computer is why I had a hard time reading that said Bearded Explorer.
Yeah, that's why I had to lean up.
%99 humidity, huh?
Feels like we're breathing water.
Yes, I'm sure.
No.
Okay, so let's not go there in the summer when we make our travel plans.
He was talking about this morning, honey. We don't want to go there in the winter.
It says during the summer.
I was messing with you.
I can still read even from this distance. So what do you mean by getting cold, Bearded Explorer? How cold is cold to you?
Anything below 50 in South Carolina is cold.
But you mean below negative 50, like we were talking earlier tonight?
50. Just 50. They start breaking out their winter clothes when it gets like 55 degrees.
I doubt they have true winter clothes. Just saying. Well, 46 is...
See, I was close.
Yeah. That was our high today. It was pretty comfortable.
Hey, RG Homestead, how are you tonight?
Welcome. Weekend Warrior going to get the -7. Yes.
Weekend Warrior, where are you at again? It actually warmed up pretty good here today. I think we've got 42 degrees.
That sounds right, 42.
Yeah, it was cold yesterday. Western Minnesota.
That would explain the -7.
Yep. I actually went through Minnesota once years ago. One of the prettiest places I ever remember was a place area called Blue Earth, Minnesota, right outside the town or city. It was really pretty there.
I was in Minnesota last year.
Was you?
I
Yes,
was.
yes, she was.
And 20 miles from my destination, my engine seized and I didn't have a car to drive around town or get home in. Me and the 3 kids. It was
Yep.
great. It wasn't Minnesota's fault. I understand that.
Tell you what you were saying earlier.
Shh, don't tell on me.
Running like a madman, Jordan. All right, Danny, you have a good night. Nothing wrong with that, Bearded Explorer. Nothing wrong with that.
Mid 70s to 80s in December. That's a little warm. Of course, I keep having to remind Peyton, no, you have to wear long sleeves
Yeah.
when you go outside. Yes, it warmed up to 42, and he didn't want to wear even long sleeves today. But he's a boy. Boys are like that, I guess.
So, Weekend Warrior, do you have any more hunting plans lined up for this year? Yep, I've never been to Georgia. Have I? No,
I don't believe
so.
you've been to Georgia. I
No.
have.
I haven't.
But I just went to. Well, I mean, we drove through there. I only remember stopping in Atlanta.
Right.
We were driving from the Chicago area to Orlando, Florida, and
Yep,
that was when I was a kid.
I think North Carolina is the furthest south I've ever been on the East Coast.
You said North Carolina?
Yep.
You've not been to Florida either, then?
Nope.
I'm so much more traveled than you.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I used to have this still hunting. I got until the end of this month. Well, good luck, Weekend Warrior. I hope you do get something. I used to have a running joke before I met my wife.
I ruined his joke.
I used to tell everybody I went up in an airplane twice and never landed. Because both times I jumped out the door with a parachute on. So then after I met her, traveled back and forth, it just wasn't the same anymore. I'm telling people, I've been on the airplane 12 times, but only landed 10. It just don't have the same effect.
It doesn't have the same effect. I ruined your joke.
Yes.
That's my job. My job is to ruin people's jokes.
Her job is to ruin me.
So if anyone else has a joke, maybe I can ruin your joke too.
What was that look for?
I don't know. What did you put in this water?
Just water.
You lined the cup.
No.
It's another one of those camping margaritas. Could you imagine one this big?
No. It's just a running through a little cup for me to sleep.
Yeah, the next day I had 2.
Oh.
By the way, I've been showing my coworkers continue to enjoy the Trail Cam Tuesdays, and one of them was talking to me. He's like, "Whoa, that's a different camera."
Yeah.
The one that you just posted yesterday, that one segment in there with that new 12 megapixel camera, and he was pretty impressed with the quality of the pictures before that.
Yeah.
And then he saw that one, and he was like, "That's nothing like those security cameras where you can't make out the person's face."
Right. There's Tasco cameras. You can't beat that price. That's a really good price.
Yes. When you can find them at that price.
Right. Weekend Warrior, that sounds pretty good. I hope you can get close to him also.
I figured out what he meant by that.
You did?
Yeah. 6 on one side and 5 on the other.
Yep.
Yeah. realized that prior to meeting Joey here, which we've been married for 3 years, I never knew anyone or talked to anyone who hunted. So these hunting terms are new to me.
See, down here, we would actually call that an 11 point.
Well,
I
didn't think he meant 30.
I think
6 times 5.
I think that's more of a northern thing where they count the sides like that. Yeah, we can wear that camera. Takes really nice pictures. And it's supposed to have sound also, but the sound quality is not that great. There's like a constant humming noise in the background. So I'm just going to turn the sound off in the future.
I don't know how I would call it a humming noise. It sounded like your diesel truck was running next to it.
Like my truck wasn't even there.
I understand this. But then just the picture itself with the snow on the ground, and it was really pretty too on top of it. So we lucked out on that.
My wife thinks that I was crazy because I would leave a plane that was not on the ground. Oh, plane that was not. I got it. So you jumped out before too.
Getting started on homesteading. Welcome.
Yes, welcome. How are you tonight? So RG, did you do that in the military or did you do it for fun?
Or was your plane crashing?
Or did somebody not like you and push you out the door?
Lots of reasons you could jump out of an airplane.
He didn't say jump. He just said left it.
That's true.
I've never been elk hunting, but we do have a elk refuge about 45 minutes from here.
Mm-hmm. You can't hunt there.
No. That's good to hear. Getting started on homestead. Good to hear. So you want to tell me what those cedar posts are for yet? I asked him what the posts were for. He told me I had to wait and see.
Yeah, he was telling me about it. I'm like, what? I don't know.
Yeah, they were huge too. They were like this big around. Well, you can't see that. It's probably like this big around. And he cut off the corner so they looked like a hexagon.
Wouldn't that be an octagon?
Yes, octagon. I'm sorry. I knew I was wrong when I said it.
You tell me, I point out your flaws.
Cooking with James. Hello.
Welcome, James. Welcome, Freddie.
Hey, Freddie. How are you tonight?
Good morning.
Good morning, Freddie.
It's 7 p.m. here. That's why our voices are a little good morning.
RG, I just did it for fun. I went and took one of those classes, and it was a 8-hour class, and then they take you up on a plane and push you out. And then I went back and had to do it again.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to parachute out of an airplane. I mean, yeah, no.
No.
I mean, there might someday be a reason why I would have to, but I wouldn't want to.
So where are you at, Freddie? Yeah, it's 7 o'clock here, James.
He heard me say that. That's why he said it. All right, sounds good, Weekend Warrior.
All right, Weekend Warrior.
Not sure if we'll still be on or not, so good luck on getting them to sleep.
Yeah, if RG gets the elk, then James can make us some elk jerky. For Christmas, we do turkey. We do turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, sweet potatoes, and then 2 vegetables, which are usually corn and beans, string beans.
And dinner rolls.
And
a Jell-O salad. You can't forget my inputs. The Jell-O salad, the brown and serve rolls, which you have to prepare because I cook wrong, and the cranberries.
Oh, yes.
My contributions to Christmas dinner.
But for Christmas Eve, we have a tradition, James, where I make stuffed peppers. And I'm going to make a video of that this year, so I'll post that up when I get that done.
Yeah, we use red and green peppers for that.
For the holiday season, yep.
Hello, Dallas.
Hey, Dallas, how are you? Hey, Dallas.
Freddie, you passed your math test. Good job. I was actually a math major in college, so I enjoy math. I'm proud of you. Good job on getting that 100%.
Yep, very nice.
Getting started on homesteading says that he's hungry now. So again, I had some of your videos playing while I was at work today, and I'm like, I really need to not have the cooking videos playing because I want to eat that and then eat that. I'll just have to watch the trail cam videos.
Yep. And James, we have a cooking video coming out Sunday. You need to check that one out. We came up with a recipe kind of on the fly because out of necessity. We forgot a few items.
Oh, yes, that one. Oh, good. I'm glad Dallas enjoyed us calling her out there. If I may ask, how old is Dallas? Because that could be more fun depending on the age.
Right.
Oh, and we're having company. Apparently, RG Homestead is coming over for Christmas.
Oh, that's fine. We'll leave the light on.
We'll give them the address, though. You're mean. James is also going to join us for Christmas. Maybe we'll just do it live so everyone can join us for Christmas. You guys watch us eat.
James will have an upper hand because James may actually have our address after tonight.
Okay.
Yes.
But see, if we let everybody watch us eat our Christmas dinner, then we will be one up on Peeper Dawn, who cooks. Was that Dawn you said who cooks everything? Or was that Joy?
That was Joy.
That was Joy. Sorry about that. Who cooks everything and then doesn't let us join her while she eats it. See, everyone can just watch us eat. We'll leave the light on for you. Motel 6 commercial.
Oh. I'll eat one or two pieces, James, but after that, I don't want any more.
What is beaver and corncob bread? Hunt Shack Wilderness Experience has a cooking video on it. You'll have to find that video and let me see it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I missed that one. Good catch, honey.
Yes, they should do YouTube smells. Okay, maybe not. Some of you, maybe I don't want to smell certain times. I have never heard of corncob bread. I've heard of cornbread.
I've heard of corncob pipes.
And a button nose?
Yep.
A singing pasty.
Yes.
Which is also on my Christmas music playlist.
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday.
So Greg made a soup last night or this morning. I forget which one now. But he kind of shocked me because he was using a slotted spoon to dip out of soup.
So he's like Ethan, he doesn't like the broth?
Right. The broth is like the best part.
Not everybody likes broth. Apparently, corncob bread is a southern thing. Being that I grew up in Illinois, I miss most of the southern things.
It's beaver, the animal cooked in a Dutch oven on a wood stove in the hunt shack.
Cooked in a Dutch oven. Sounds good.
Thank you for pointing out the animal.
The broth is the best part. Well, that soup you made the other night, Ethan One of our sons does not like broth, but he actually ate all the broth and wanted more. So,
Speaking of Ethan, did he leave?
no, he doesn't have to leave for another 10 minutes.
No.
We'll have to turn the camera so he gets on camera like he did last time, though. He really enjoyed that. He really liked that. No, I have never had beaver either. I'm going to guess it tastes like chicken.
It's been a while since I've had it.
Oh, you've had some?
Yep. Years and years ago.
Thank you, Getting Started on Homesteading. Yes, there's a lot of the older traditional Christmas songs on there. Thank you. The only way to cook food is in the Dutch oven. Cast iron skillet can work too.
Yep. Yeah, but I really like that Dutch oven.
It was really that chicken thighs and roasted vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that really got me at work today. I mean, I had the ham casserole for lunch. I mean, it's a good meal, but it's just not the same.
Yeah, I actually watched a video a couple days ago where the guy was making potato and sausage soup. So we tried that out yesterday. It wasn't yesterday.
Mm-mm.
Day before yesterday.
Mm-mm.
No.
Sunday. We had it Sunday
Sunday
and Tuesday.
Yeah, I can't believe it's Wednesday already.
Yes, we all noticed you were a little late on your Tuesday.
Yeah. I usually put out the Trail Cam Tuesday video in the morning, but all day I was thinking it was Monday, so I didn't get it out till like 6 o'clock at night.
It says beaver is hard to describe its taste. It's a dark red meat, something like beef a little. So it's not like chicken, so I was wrong.
Hunt Your Way. Hello, how are you tonight?
Welcome. He used the slotted spoon because it was close by.
Oh, okay.
He was just stirring it. He wasn't.
Have you got your daughters out hunting anymore? Hunt Your Way?
Yes, the beaver does sound good.
Yep.
Don't think we have any beaver.
No. Got plenty of raccoons.
Oh, we could try raccoon stew.
I don't know about all that.
He's going to try taking his daughters out this weekend hunting.
Yeah, we usually, for like all the main holidays, I usually make turkey. Then the next day we usually have sandwiches. And then the third day, I usually make soup out of whatever's left.
Now, when he would tell me that before we were spending the holidays together, I was thinking, you meant like a regular turkey soup, not like he literally put the mashed potatoes in the soup. And
turkey dinner soup.
But that does not include the things I bring to the table.
No.
Excuse me. We do not put the cranberries in the turkey stew,
Nope.
The turkey dinner soup, or the Jello. See, I fix all the cold things, and those don't go quite so well in the soup.
Yep, Hunt Your Way. I remember one of the first videos of yours I watched. I think you had just purchased your property, and you were putting the driveway in. I think that was one of the first videos of yours I've seen.
RG Homestead suggests that we try the raccoon because it tastes kind of like chicken or turkey. Now, bacon does make everything better. I have lard I use like in cookie recipes. Can't really say we use it in much else.
Well, I hope he comes around. Like I said, Greg, I'll be out there for 2 more days. I hope that 8-pointer comes around.
I took a marker and put your name on him.
I heard a lot of things about raccoon though. I hear where people don't eat it very much anymore because they eat a lot of trash and things that they shouldn't eat.
Oh, that's true. Kind of like if you eat the fish that are like the garbage collector fish,
Right.
might not be so good for you. Hadn't thought about that, but the raccoons definitely eat. Hmm, I don't know. Getting started homesteading also says raccoon is good. We got enough of them.
Yeah, the one video I seen of yours, Hunt Your Way. One of the first
Mm.
videos I seen was, I think it was a lawnmower, or it might have been a tiller you took up there, and you get it all the way up on the hill, and then it didn't work, so you had to go back down the hill with it and fix it, and you had to carry it back up there, and then I think it broke down on you again. And I think you gave up that day after that. I've never had sturgeon, James.
I can guarantee you I haven't. I've not had much in the line of fish at all.
Yeah, I heard possum was nasty getting started on homestead. I watched, I watched a video where the guy was cooking possum. He said it stunk up the whole house.
All right, so you were asked, Joey, if you're going to try to get any of the turkeys in the
Yep.
spring.
I don't know. I have to check my tags. See, here in Missouri, when you own property, you get a bunch of free tags. So I haven't had to buy any of mine. And they're pretty generous with it. You're allowed 4 turkeys a year and like 7 or 8 deer. No, 6 deer.
I think so.
Yeah, like $2 and 4 does, or else you can just take 6 does or 5 does and $1, and any kind of combination like that.
So you're gonna try to get some turkeys maybe in the spring?
If I see any, if I saw any this fall, I would have got one. But you see all these animals on my trail cam, but then when I get to the property, they're all gone. It's like they're hiding from me. James, I haven't fished in years. Never really have time for it because with my line of work, I do lawn and landscape, so I really don't have time to go fishing. But since we got the property, we do have a pond on the property, and I tried fishing in there. But
Good night, RJ. RG.
good night, RG. But the only thing in that pond that we've caught so far is little 3-inch bluegills. But I know at some point there was catfish in there because when we went and looked at the property before we bought it, I found 3 catfish skeletons outside the pond. They were pretty big.
The skulls were
Yep.
pretty big around.
And also, the neighbor said he used to catch bass out of there because he was friends with the person that owned it before me. But I haven't been able to catch any bass. The only thing we've been catching is the bluegills.
Hunt Shack suggests that we check out the Meat Trapper channel. Some good game recipes on there. We'll have to check that out. Getting started homestead. All right. You'll be back. We appreciate you stopping by.
Back.
Hunt Your Way has the same idea with the landowner tags there. So that's in Ohio.
So how generous are they with your tags, Hunt Your Way? Like I said, because we own over 75 acres.
And to answer your question, Hunt Your Way, we have 92 acres.
Yep, we have 92 acres. And because we own over 75, they give us extra landowner tags.
And that's the number of tags per person who lives in the household.
So anybody that lives in the house with me that has the same address gets the same free tags that I get.
So that includes our adult son who lives with us.
Yep.
We have the 3 minors. Obviously, I mean, they're there. Myself, they're their tags. I mean, I'm sure our 15-year-old will never go hunting, so she won't get any tags. But
I believe that, Greg. But I think what the biggest part of it is when you go into my property, you're starting out high.
Oh, you believe that the deer get phone calls to let them know that you're on the way?
Yeah. But when you come into my property, you start out high, and you actually got to go down between these 2 valleys. So anything on those 2 hills, we're going to see you coming in there.
And we usually come in the diesel, which is
so I think that has a lot
louder
to
than
do with
even
it
just
also.
a regular car. Yes, it is very nice having the pond on our land. That was definitely one of the things.
Yep.
We only bought the property a year ago, and we knew we wanted some sort of water. We didn't know a pond, a creek, something helping with the wildlife, like the deer, as well as something to go fishing in. Just something to play in too. But now he's telling me we can't do that because that would scare away the wildlife. Can't take the inner tubes in the pond.
You can do that. Go for it.
You'll let me do that in December?
Yeah. Go
Oh,
ahead.
thanks. You're so generous.
Yes. I forgot what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought somewhere. Oh, pond on the lake. That's where I was going. We also have 3 springs on our property. One which actually feeds into the pond. We have one on top of the hill, in the middle of our driveway,
That feeds into the road.
and then it feeds all the way down into the camp area. So the camp area is a muddy mess all the time. So one of my first projects come spring is I need to divert that spring that's on top of the hill and just try to get it to go right across the road onto the other side.
On your way, you asked him how many tags he got, how generous they were, and they get the same amount of tags as non-landowners. Depending on which county, it's a different number.
Okay.
But they don't have to pay for them. Very similar to what we have as well. How long have we had our property? We bought it a year ago in November.
Yep. November 17th, we bought it last year.
Hello, Issa. Welcome.
Hello, Issa. How are you? Yeah, actually, the day we closed on it, we took our camper with us. So when we closed on it, we went right there and camped that weekend.
And we had all
the kids
5
with
of the
us.
kids with us, even the older ones.
Yep. Yeah, the 2 older ones, they actually slept in a tent, and they said they could hear coyotes outside the tent while they were sleeping.
Yeah, as you've seen, our trailer is pretty small, so we cannot all sleep in there.
Luckily, it wasn't that cold that weekend.
No,
it wasn't.
No, it was pretty. It's a pretty comfortable weekend, really.
A lot different from that same weekend this year, huh?
It was actually a weekend earlier this year, and it was much colder. Yes, this year than last year.
Yeah.
Of course, Cody wouldn't have survived. Every picture we have of him, he's totally covered and bundled, and even around the fire. What's wrong? Oh. Thank you.
Yep.
Hide user. And hopefully that's hidden from everybody. All right, so PG Nano Farm says 2 acres around here is 300,000. Oof.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. When I lived in Maryland, it was about that much too.
I mean, if we bought something near the St. Louis area, it would still be fairly high. That's part of why we went farther away.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too, Hunter Way. I like doing that too. So, wife and kids are a big help when it came to doing that food plot last year. I was actually hoping to get that food plot bigger than what it was, but we just kind of ran out of time, and I wanted to get something planted before it got too late.
Well, yes, and it was hot.
Yep.
Every time we were there, we had to plan to either go on a rainy weekend or a hot weekend.
Yep.
Well, the hot weekend it is then. Or we didn't have a choice because of all the other things going on.
But what's funny is every weekend that we planned not to go seemed like it was nicer weekends.
Well, yes, but like I said, there were other things that came up. I had a business trip, so that used up 2 weekends. And
Hunter Way, we're about 3.5 hours away from ours.
Yes, Greg, this is our first year. This was our first year hunting on it, so we are definitely expecting that the hunting will get better as we learn more of the patterns of where the deer are and better how to manage that kind of stuff. Because prior to this, you've pretty much only hunted on public lands, right?
Yep.
So, I mean, you couldn't really do much in the way of land management or anything like that. So, um, you get what you get.
All right, James. Have a good night.
All right, good night, James. Thanks for stopping by.
What are you making for a late night snack tonight?
Woohoo! Maybe we'll have to watch this video.
Yep.
Hello, Jawaharlal. We are
Yes.
doing well.
Yep, you're doing well. How are you? So, hunt your way. How many acres do you have at your property? Not right now, honey.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's what it is. See, the right side looks good. It's the left side that doesn't. I'm always on your right side.
No, James. I don't have no moderators yet.
Hey, I pronounced your name right. I might not want to try it again though, because I think I'll be nervous about getting it right the second time.
Actually, James, yes, I do have a moderator.
Good night, Greg. You have a good night.
Good night, Greg.
Make sure you don't use the slotted spoon for her stew.
Gosh. Where'd he go?
Wow, this is the first time we've had this kind of junk showing up.
Well, I did notice. Yes, they are cabin dreaming. But I have noticed.
That's fine.
I already hit his comments. He won't be able to post on here anymore. But I had noticed on my phone there's actually a delay where when we're using the laptop right now there is no delay.
Oh, so you could see their message before it popped up.
Yep.
So hunt your way. Part of why we picked the land farther away was because of the cost, but also we like seeing the night sky. We want to look up and actually see stars. Whereas here in town, I mean, you can see maybe a dozen stars.
Yep.
When we're out at our property, there are like 10 million stars. So that was another reason why we wanted to be farther out there.
We knew we wanted to be away from the city.
Yes.
We
wanted to be far enough away that in 10 years we would still be away from the city.
Yeah, we had a list of criteria that we had. We had a little checklist. Yeah, like she said, one of the things on our list was we had to be able to see the night sky really clearly, and there's millions of stars in that sky.
We see shooting stars all the time while we're there.
We counted, after the kids went to bed, we counted 8 one night.
Yes, we did.
And not to mention, we had seen a couple before they went to bed.
Yeah, we had the hammock out that night, and we were just laying out in the hammock.
Yep.
See, that was a good Christmas present I got you a few years back.
That hammock?
Yeah, well, remember you told me what your dream day was. He had said his dream day was to lay in the hammock with a cool breeze, and a beer, I believe, was part of it.
Yes.
So, I went ahead and found a hammock, complete with the stand and everything, so we don't have to tie it up on any trees.
Yep. We knew we wanted water. We knew we wanted hills.
Yes, valleys, and hills.
One of the reasons we picked that area is because the year before we went on our honeymoon
Year before we went on our anniversary trip.
Oh yes, went on our anniversary trip to a place called River of Life Farm, which was in Southwest Missouri. And oh my God, the sky was awesome. There was millions of stars in the sky. We saw bald eagle every day when we was
Every
there.
morning it flew right along there.
Yep.
Every morning.
And so we knew we was looking in that area, but the area we wanted, there was nothing for sale there. All right, Cabin Dreaming, you have a good night.
Good night.
So, like I was saying, the area that we was actually looking for, there was nothing for sale there, but where we got our property is not far from where we was looking.
Right. No, I think. Well,
Yep.
I know I'm happy there.
Yep, I am too. Oh,
We
wow.
are a bit too far south to see the northern lights.
Yes.
I know there are wolves in Missouri besides the ones in the wolf sanctuary, because that's how they get to the wolf sanctuary is when they have to help rescue them. Sorry, went on a field trip with Peyton last school year to the wolf sanctuary here in the St. Louis area. But don't think I've ever seen a wolf or heard a wolf
in the wild. Nope, I never have either.
We've heard the coyotes on the property.
Yep, haven't seen them in person yet, but I've caught them on the camera.
All right, that's fun.
Yep.
So curious, we are hiding some of these messages. If we hide them, can you guys still see them? Because we just hid the messages from JD.
James, you still here?
He said he had to refresh his drink.
Yeah, I figured you'd be back by now.
Block him permanently. It does. Yep. It's not giving that as an option.
Yeah, it did. It says hide all his messages. All it says. So that's what I did. Just moved it.
I didn't move it. PG Nano Farm said something.
So it just says remove him or hide his comments, and so we just hid his comments.
Okay. Oh yes, we understand you're still seeing them. I'm just wanting to know that if we delete them, it's not just or whatever. It's not just hiding them on our screen because that's certainly not our objective. Anyways, back to the fun stuff.
Hunt your way. Yes, our gun season is over, but we do have an alternative weapon season coming up December 22nd, and that goes till January 1st.
And you prefer to use the muzzle loader anyway, which.
Yep. Yeah, that's all I use is a muzzle loader or my bow. But I've never gotten anything with a bow yet, so I'm still trying. And Hunt Shack Wilderness, it did not give me the option to block him permanently. So I think that's what's happening is I hide his comments and he just goes, changes his name and comes back. But we got about 15 more minutes and we got to get off here anyway. Is this him still?
Yeah, that's him still. So what kind of drink did you have to refill there, James? I'm out of mine, but it's water, so.
Vodka and OJ. Yeah, I think he just keeps changing his name, James, and coming right back in.
Well, I know our time is running short tonight anyways, and
yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and call it a night, guys.
Yeah, some excitement. I don't know about that growing grass, but
Definitely got a troll.
yeah.
Yeah, don't. Hey James, what program do you use when you do your lives?
Only a 2-day shotgun season? Wow.
Rum and milk can be lethal, I heard. Yes, I bet it is.
I thought
Yeah.
our shotgun season, our rifle season was short at 10 days.
Yeah, that's what I thought you used, James. I was setting that up the other day, and that gives you a option to do a what is it called? Like a minute buffer or 30-second buffer. Rob, so glad to be here. There's the channel of the week right there, Sapper Gardner.
It's channel of the week. Did you bring your popcorn?
So how you doing tonight, Rob?
You did bring your popcorn. Good, good.
Oh, we can't leave yet, honey. Rob just got here. We'll have to give him at least a few minutes.
Oh, it'll be a short one. It'll be a quick one.
Wait, there's more.
Just a quick video.
Yeah, I bet. Rob was telling me he had quite the commute to and from work.
Ugh. Well, that's the problem. That's part of why we live so much in town, because that way I only got a 15-20 minute drive to work every day. But then we're right here in town too, so thank you, James, for recording them. Oh, you already had a week of the season already with 2 days left. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's actually the way it was in Maryland too. Hunt Your Way. We had a 10-day or 12-day shotgun season, and then in January they gave us another 2 or 3 days. But here, like I was saying, they had the gun season back in November, and
Good night, James.
they
Thank
have
you.
a 10-day hunt. I think it's 10 days. It might only be 7. I have to look again. But that is for antlerless only, which in the county we're in, you're not allowed to hunt antlerless only deer that season. So we don't get to hunt that season. But then they have the alternative weapon in December. Thank you, James. Have a good night. So how was your day there, Rob?
Ethan's
All right, guys, I need to go pick up my kids. So I'm gonna have to get off here. It was really nice talking to all you tonight, and we'll be back again next Wednesday. And I may try to squeeze in another live sometime during the week. I don't know yet, but I do enjoy chatting with you guys. All right, guys, y'all have a good night.